that a Kraken? Sure is.
Don't worry, Pauper's got you covered.
Well, you saved hundreds when you switched.
Okay, cool. And he's really destroying my car.
How do you know it's a he?
We're on a mission to save you money.
Ha! You fool! You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this: never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Hey, everybody, it's Friday, and I'm feeling woo, to quote Ric Flair. I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. I call it Blue Blitz. Yes, I'm obsessed with alliteration, but what are you going to do? And I wanted to try to fit in a new card this week. We all probably crash and burn, but if my tournament outings have anything to say about it, this one actually has some teeth. It wins on turn 4 pretty often. That's pretty weird for a blue deck. Woo! I've been wanting to do this. You're going to hear it first, and I bet, unfortunately, everybody dies. Ric Flair, probably sooner than a lot of us, is going to die soon. And I think because ghosts go woo and he goes woo, you're going to have some cool hybrid of the two. And you're going to have like these Ric Flair ghost costumes. You heard it here first. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, we got 17 basics in this of the Rob Alexander Persuasion, and we got 4 careful studies. More on why I'm going with this later. 4 Delver of Secrets, 4 Preordain, we got 4 Vapor Snags and 4 Snaps. A whole lot of get out of our way and tempo in this. The Sky Theater Strix is our new card. Elusive Spellfist, easily the best card in the deck, probably tied with Delver depending on what hand you get. 3 Daze, 4 Gush, 4 Probe, 4 Growth. Now, this deck, as you can see, gets it doesn't need more than 2 mana, like a lot of the Gush style decks, which is how I built this. But then I was like, well, what am I going to do with all these extra lands? I don't want to try to get to 3 and use Ona's Grace, even though I love Retrace. So I went with Careful Study. It's good early, it's good late, it's good in the middle. What's not to like? We're not really abusing our graveyard. Maybe that's something for a future build, but for right now, this thing felt pretty good as it is. Just in theory, this deck is going to really struggle against elves. I mean, you can get the snags and stuff going early and smash face, but we don't really have any fog effects, and outside of some gut shot. I did run Tim for a while, but it's a good pilot. It's kind of a easy to work around Tim. Anyway, our sideboard, we got 3 Dispel, 4 Hydroblast, burns another matchup we don't really want to see, Echoing Truth, Stormbound Geist, and 3 Gut Shot. So yeah, good times. Yeah, it should be a fun deck named Chimsky, but we're going to run all right on over. And before I badmouth my software too much, I saw in the chat I got a 5-0. If you watch on Facebook, I got a 2-0 win with what was it, Boros Boli, and I had a lot of fun with that, but we're not playing that today. We're playing this, and it knows we're on Twitch because we're mulliganing right out of the gates. And again, we're mulliganing. And again, I've never seen this happen. Okay, I guess we'll keep this. Yikes. Yeah, we'll put this on top. Sambaram, hey, how are you doing? Good to hear from you. All right, here we go. We are starting as usual with our Twitch outings. I usually tend to draw horribly when I go live, and we mulligan to 4. This is pretty ridiculous, so I don't know what we're up against, but my money's on them already. I know that don't mean to be Debbie Downer here, but woo! All right, that's the word of the day. We got a Gush, so that's cool. Up against another kind of control-y something rather. Hey, this is pretty cool. Let's put top. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, let's go top. That way I can see if we're going to run into... Well, I guess I could wait for next turn. Let's wait on that turn. We'll wait. He might be on Spell Stutter, so it'd be better to try to draw out the counter there, and then we can at least land our Delver. So yeah, it's kind of a weird build, right? No counters, no fairies, but it does pretty good. I should probably not say that till we're at least 3-2 or better. Nope, not Streamlabs. I'm on my old software. That's what I was about to say. I found out that I had a submenu open, and whenever I was doing my hotkeys, it was adjusting frame rates and the size. And so I knew, because I was sitting there thinking, this cannot be a Ghost in the Machine because there has been no updates on this program. It's been really rock solid. So I'm like, well, what could it be? And that's why we found out what it was. All right, I just want to see what we're up against here. We'll drop this here. Geist in the Machine. Yeah, that'd be a good name for a band, right? All right, done here. I'm glad I didn't pay for that. Let's open up what they've got. We're looking at a Daze, Gurmag Angler, Good Times. All right. I am really tempted to play the Sky Theater, but we'll just lead out with this dude here from right now. Yeah, we'll wait on Gush. Snuff Out's real deal. He's got a Daze. I love the new interface here with how they just kind of permanently show you this stuff. So Dispel's in his... Yeah, I saw Dispel here. That kind of sucks. Hopefully this flips. Yeah, we want to show that. Good Times. Open it on up. We're going to Gush here. Let's see if we eat a Dispel. Okay, that's fine. We'll drop this, followed by the Strix. Now we got 2 critters. And lots of fun coming your way. Woo! It's not... So far, I've faced this about 2 times, and with all of our bounce... Ooh, look at this. I haven't seen this yet. New Augur Bolus. I like the original. There is no future save the one my master wills. All right. Oh, before I forget, I'm not online all that much as far as social media stuff goes, but I heard any new province is kind of hanging it up for school, so you will be missed by far. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's do this again. Return to islands we control. Boing! Let's get rid of the Dispel. I'm playing like a jackass here already. It's early for my quota. I do prefer the new art, says Nimchimsky. All right. Okay. Well, that's kind of weird, but whatever. Boop. And we'll attack. Coming on over for this. What are we going to put this on? When I write this note, I just call it Nasty Demir, because out of respect for the guy who kind of made the deck. Not kinda, he did. All right. Let's stay like that. I'm also the new art camp. Huh? Oh, on the new art camp. I apologize there. Ooh, all right. Well, he had a wee mulligan to 4. Let's remember that. That really sucked. I'm going to bring in these. Dispel's going to be an MVP in this matchup. I'll keep in maybe 1 Daze just for the shock value. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to lose 1 Mutagenic. Outside of Echoing Decay, we've already got the Dispel for that. So now, I got to lose 3 things. Maybe 1 Snap, 1 Probe, 1 Study. Let's go like that. Boing! Yeah! All right. So yeah, anyway, like I rebuilt the software yet again, and it was like, it makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, it's pretty ridiculous to think that something that hasn't had an update or whatever just starts freaking out. And so good news is it's rock solid. Oh, and we've got a new merchandise store. If you scroll down right now, I don't blame anybody for not supporting it. I think I tried my hardest, guys. It was like, suggest a price, and I'm like, $5. I don't want to make any money. And that's why I don't monetize it. It's just about the format, right? And it's like minimum $20. I'm like, Jesus. So anyway, there's even socks. And so if you send me a picture of you wearing Pauperganda socks, you're pretty hardcore, as it says in the description, and we'll play whatever the hell deck you want that week. Anyway, no photoshopping. I can tell. Woo. All right. I don't know about this hand. Very flooded. I'm going to throw it back. We've only got a Geist turn 3 against, and we're going to want to play it turn 3, and we know they're playing Daze. We're going to mulligan. We like this hand. We'll keep this. And we'll throw this on top. Boop. Okay. Oh, I got to write that W. Hopefully we get more of them. Gitaxian Probe. Socks sucks. Shirts, sure. Yeah, there's sweaters and such. There's mugs. There was even some canvas print idea. I was like, sure, why not? I'll just set it all up. So If you want some Pauperganda swag, we got you covered now. I don't even know. I didn't read the fine print or whatever. I just picked the minimum price to try to save you guys as much of the coin as possible in true Pauper fashion. What do I know? Yeah, I think I'll get a mug one of these days. All right. Okay, new Brainstorm art, new Gitaxian Probe art, new Evolving Wilds art. All we know of our opponent is that he is not Nick. Yeah, good times. Been listening to Radiolab podcast lately. Very cool stuff. We've got some new spoof slash theft slash squished into a MTG box commercial breaks instead of just a blank screen. I like to roll to something a little amusing. We've got some stuff courtesy of Conan O'Brien and Jimmy Kimmel. So it should be pretty much all new stuff. And then I did a nice little, well, I think they're nice. I'm kind of biased, right? I'm going to bring this out just because it lives through decay. See if we eat a Daze here. There it is. Darn it. Alrighty. Well, that's such a tempo swing. I don't really mind usually as long as we're not stuck on one critter. What was I saying before that? I guess it must not have been important. Woo! All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. There's that. Cool, cool. I'll bring this down. Let's drop the Spellfist. Drop the fist. Drop the fist. You gotta drop the fist. I think I'm going to save all my bounce. I'll take 3, maybe let the Geist get eaten. I kind of don't mind that too much. Sucks a little bit. We don't have any... I mean, I could snag it. But I'm going to let it go. All right. So he's going to make sure this flips. Daze is in the yard. Snuff-out's in the yard. We haven't even hit him, but he's down to 6. This feels pretty good. Now we're going to get some free information. Echoing Decay shows up. All right. Well, let's get rid of that. Make him go to 13. There's all that tempo. That Brainstorm stuck him on land. Nope, never mind. Down it goes again. Oh, well. All right. Well, we could do that and that. Yeah, let's do that. I care about this more. So bring this out in case it eats a big fat Dispel. And warning, if you're easily offended, well, you probably aren't here because we don't really care about that sort of thing. And the rush to be outraged first and whatever, at least here in America, what's happening. Anyway, okay, so he does that. We've got a show that might offend some. And if it does, grow a pair. Because it's all in good fun. All right, let's see what we got here. No, we're flooded already, damn it. But I am going to play it because I'm afraid of Gush. And this will turn over eventually. It'll be all right. Yeah, and the singing, returning ghost of the offensive ghost of St. Conan last week. I was going to replay that, but I figured you hardcore guys already saw it because we were running to some technical issues. Apologies about that. For about 2 weeks now, we've had a little hiccup, little fight. Grabbed the reins the first time, and the second one was on me. Rather than put out an inferior show, the screen was like blowing up. I figured, cut our losses. We'll see you this week. Everything looking and sounding good. I'm like overconfident here, so... All right, let's see what we get. Just want to make sure. Yeah, we want to see that. Woo! All right, good times. And now we're out of... Let's get rid of this because we've already seen it. Attack. We're feeling good. We've got the goods. Tried to watch a little stream last week, but the stream seems frozen, says Shiraz. See now in the house. Hexen Rouge, Shirazama, Nimchimsky. Sorry for lack of shout-outs here, guys. Only got so much caffeine to go around. And you notice this shirt isn't on accident. We're playing blue. Come on now. Playing blue. Saying woo. All right. Brainstorm. I like the idea of the new Brainstorm art. And I have to say I probably, in a vacuum, would prefer it over the new one. But, I don't know. Too old school. There's something not right about that art. It was the week before, Nimchimsky. He streamed then, so that was a good time. Well, I'm wondering. We don't see any Gurmag. We can just kind of go for the win here if we counter on his turn. Let's bounce that off. He knows what we got now. It's just mutagenic. But rather than tap out on their turn. And we could be running into a situation here where we got a snuff out, but that's going to kind of kill him if he does that. I'm going to prefer to just leave my dude alive. See if he's got another one to trade. Nope. All right, this is looking kind of good. You never know against this deck. Ooh, that's going to help a lot. Actually, sorry about that. Actually, it won't. This kind of hurts them. They can kill their own insect if they want to. This will help. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. He's going to have to... This is strange. This is really strange. I should probably just attack here. Attack. He can kill the Geist and then after damage... No, he'd be at 3. Well, what do you guys say here? We got plenty of time. What did I miss? Computer crashed? Yikes! We got him on the ropes. Now, if he echoes decays, he loses his own insects, so that's not the problem here. What's most likely to happen? I attack. He blocks Delver to Delver, goes down to 3. Nice to see you back, says Astor665. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. I cannot tell. There's no androgynous signatures. Or there... It's all an androgynous signature, I should say. Bounce, you don't lose anything. Well, I do. If I bounce, I'm out of spell. And then he echo decays this, and I only hit for 2 anyway. I don't really mind this on that, unless he's got an edict. I'm just going to attack here. Echoing works against him a little bit here. We'll go like this. Okay. Now, this is when I really want to draw Careful Study. See how we've got too many lands out anyway. 2 of them should be in our hand. Okay. That's still in the hand. That's out. Ugh. Do not need any more lands, please. This is ridiculous. I would really, really like to draw... You know what? Careful Study. So I had 2, then I went to 3, then I went to 4. It's like my... Isn't that funny how full circle we've gone, right? Used to be blue, you wanted to ditch stuff and draw stuff. Careful Study is the only answer out there. Everybody wanted it. Then all of a sudden red shows up with my new favorite card in probably 10 years. Everyone knows, drum roll, Faithless Looting. Does it twice. Holy crap. Let me let me do this first. See if he wants to lose the life. Dispel. All right. What do we got here? He's probably going to decay us. Okay. Be really cool if we draw another one of those. Let me axe this off. Boink. I tried foil. Just the majority of the time I didn't see it, and it's a lot cheaper to react to my own spells with Daze. A lot of times you can win on turn 4 with this list. Believe it or not, I've always been shocked. I look at the screen and I'm like, holy crap, that was a blue deck winning on turn 4. But it's like, you know, you float the mana, you return it, you play it, you counter your own mutagenic, you pay the 1 for it, and then all of a sudden everybody's got like +1/+1. So it's good times. All right, here we go. No more land. Or shall we get even a Vapor Snag? Yeah, I really want a Careful Study. Careful Study. That's a little late. Darn it. All right. Got 2 cards in hand. Don't know what either of them are, but we've got a Dispel. Augur shows up. That's okay. About the only way to really get rid of this is a... Ooh, that's going to help his cause. Here's the deal. Do we counter this? Because he's got natural snuff out mana up. I think we let this through. Yeah, I think we let this through. Snuff out, he's back in the game. I got to keep my Dispel back. We'll dismiss that. Feels like he's got... Oh, man, I hate that play. Yuck. He comes roaring back. Look at this. Angler shows up. But now if we get a bounce, we know what we're bouncing. That's just about anything if it's a Vapor Snag. Vapor Snag or Careful Study. Let's go. Come on. Vapor Snag, Careful Study. That works. Let's return these to our hand. Anything other than lands. All right. So we'll just do this and win the game. Can I get a woo? Oh, okay. Can I get a woo? All right. So that was a win-win over the nasty Demir. Okay, well, we'll just jump right into the next one here. So yeah, apologies to Game Show. I mean, I was kind of getting frothing at the mouth, getting mad at the software of stuff. So, oh, Nonsimo, good to see you. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Whenever I try to rip video of Ric Flair's woos, even no matter how old they are, man, those things are like Fort Knox. I'll use like one thing, I'll re-edit everything around it, put different music on, flip the video, everything, all the tricks. Nothing works. It's just like, this video has been flagged. Somebody in the middle of nowhere owns it. It's like, no, they don't. But they jumped on it first a long time ago, so I'm not sure what the deal is. And happy early Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Yeah, good times. Hopefully you got some goods. If you need a quick last minute gift, there's a new podcast I've been listening to with the Church of What's Happening Now. Super offensive. If you're easily offended and cringe at things and are just pretty much kind of a snowflake, don't go there. But if you like to laugh and be shocked and just listen to what's real, it's a pretty good podcast. But why am I saying this? Well, they've got some pretty cool coupons, codes, things like that for last minute Mother's Day gifts, typical flowers, things like that. So yeah, anyway, off we go. Let's open this up. Remember, we mulliganed a 4 that first game. All right, we're liking this. We'll keep. We don't have any creatures, but boy, do we got the draw. I'll just leave it like this. I'll do the anthropological research and watch Ric Flair vid on YouTube. Nice. And my mom would definitely warn the. Oh yeah, yeah. And in the off chance you're one of the one or two humans on Earth whose mom even has heard the word Pauperganda, or if you're a mom out there and you're sporting that, well, I don't know. That's pretty cool. I want to see what I'm up against before I decide what I'm going to throw out here. Watch it be burn, and we just ate our life for 2 already, right? Like I said, we don't want to see burn or elves. That would kind of suck. I'm sure I have a Ric Flair sample on vinyl, says Shiraz. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these people upload this stuff to vinyl. It's like all there was, and it's crazy. We got some unnecessary censorship on today's show. Oh, man, I haven't seen this deck in months. Is that how you say it? Months? All right. Well, I don't have to write stuff down. I love the new updates. I mean, I know it's been this way for a few months, but God, I love that. It's so nice. It used to just be Duress that did that, and it's maddening. All right. We got kind of a free reign here, and I'll preordain here. Let's see what we get. All right. Well, we like Gush. Put that on top. Careful Study can go on the bottom. We'll rock like this and hope for the best. Hopefully he walks into a Daze, but I think the Gitaxian Probe is going to keep him from screwing that up. Lovecraft's in the house. Hey, all right. Cool. Perfect timing. Here we go. Sky Theater. If you notice my beautiful card art here, it's the newer card. One of the very few times a set's come out and within 3 weeks I'm playing with a new card. I'm kind of the opposite of most. I tend to not play with what I like to call the new card smell. I don't know. I'm just that way. We've got a Vapor Snag. That's good times. Against a Blessing. Ponder shows up. Well, we know what he drew. All right, all right. So yeah, I call this Blue Blitz. Like I said at the top of the show, it's because I'm obsessed with alliteration. Hey, it rolls off the tongue pretty well, don't it? All right. Let's see here. Let me Gush. Boing. Throw this up. Cool, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely Careful Study here. See why we like Careful Study? Look at this crap. We don't want this crap. Get out of here. Get out of here, crap. I only need 2 lands. Aren't we glad that we did this? Look at all that crap we avoided. Careful Study. 17 lands. So I've got a boing, and I got a no, and I got a let's look. Let's look. I'll take the life. I want to keep up the snag mana. Woo! Let's dismiss this. We still got kind of free sailing here. I can't really, what would that be? 2 giant growths when all the math's said and done, so that'd be like 11. Not really too worth it here. We'll just attack. See, I'll throw one out. Doink. Pretty respectable flyer, right? 8-4. Kind of nice. Maybe between these next few setups we can do something here. All right, Ash Barrens is gone. Woo woo! All right, Kiln Fiend shows up with Apostle's Blessing backup. That's kind of weird, but we're going to make him use 2 life if we do it now. I think we wait till our turn. If I bounce now, he does that. We lose 2 points of damage here, and he's going to already eat 2 because of the Blessing Plant. I don't know why he's not. Oh, duh. That's why he's holding on to it for that. I could probably learn a few things. Damage on the stack. You made my day. Yeah, we'll just go back from here. Go like this. We'll say this. Doing. And here comes Blessing. Right? Whoop. And I'll say to this, and we'll return this. Doing. Does it bounce? Does it bounce? Okay, so that would be a 3 that hits for 6. He could have a lightning bolt. I'm just going to kind of lay low here. Can we play a land? No, we already did. If you like having 1 land, or you've played Tribe, this is kind of like a blue version of a simpler Tribe. Maybe. I don't know. Preordain shows up. Okay. Man, I just made the perfect coffee today. Oh, can't get over it. Preordain shows up. I guess he's played another one of these. Think we got this one. I don't like our. It seemed like they have more weapons that do the thing better that we're trying to do. Toothmaker Chaschook in the house, also known as Mr. Grasshoff. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. All right. Well, let's do this. Boing. Should I counter it and pay 1? Do we have enough to get there? That will be 5. That'll be 6. That's enough. Whoop. We got this. Attack. Doink. Pay some life. Hit. All right. Here we go with another win against You Are Fiend. Just a little creation I brewed up called Blue Blitz. All tempo, baby. All right, all right. Blitzy. Yeah, it was funny. Blitz against the real Blitz. We better be careful what we... So Hydroblast is a no-brainer here. All 4 of these are coming in. We really like our Snap package. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to lose 1 probe. I really like the Daze here. They're a little sketchy on their... what would you call? What's the word I'm looking for? Mana base. I think I'll cut down to just 2 days. Blue Blitzkrieg Bop. Something like that. Yeah, I'm really, it's funny. You look at this and you're like, what? But you saw how it worked. Once we get to 2 mana, that's a nice number. We got the consistency to get there. We got the Gush to reset everything. And what are we going to do with that extra card? We're going to toss them and go get good stuff. So, a lot of bounce. Yeah, that was the thing, Nimchinsky. When I was building this, I was like, yeah, I had like maybe 2 and 2, and I'm like, I always want to see bounce. I just always want to see it. I even almost went with, if you could bring up in the MTG bot chat, whatever you call it, the snapback. I think you remove a blue card and return. It's another free spell. I almost called this rather than blue because almost every one of these spells say rather than in there, which is always a great thing. That's the one. Thank you, Little Fight, or Shiraz, whoever was there first. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll err on the side of cowardice here, and we'll just go like this. We'll pull, not many people know Tesla did it. It can't be too wrong, right? What do I mean by that? He was obsessed with the number 3, so we're going with a lot of 3 ofs here. Yeah, let's Dispel. That's pretty good. Pretty good card. Let me bring in one more of those for a probe. All right, let me try this out. Let's see what we can do here. Woohoo! All right. Well, we like this card hand. So we're already flooded. Wink, wink. All right, here we go. Yeah, we'll keep this. Open up the graveyard. Yeah, I'm so glad I got my original software to work, because one of the things I was looking at with OBX Studio was I had to upload stuff to the cloud, and I've got tons of gigs of just, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. If this flips, we're in good shape. Double Daze, Careful Study, Mutagenic Backup, Vapor Snag if something slips through. Well, all right. You can look at our hand. I don't want to lose that much tempo. The tempo's offset by the slowdown of a turn. That is if they don't miss a beat with their mana. Let's see. Pyroblast. Yeah, that's going to die. I can't keep it alive with Mutagenic. Daze is futile. I'll just let it go. Now, looked into Callous Dismissal. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. We shall see. But now, see, we're flooded. What are we going to do? We're going to Careful Study. And we don't want this crap. Get rid of it. See? 2 turns avoided. Good times. Now we're a bouncing, countering machine that's been neutered. We got nothing. Woo! All right. Our word of the day is alliteration. Our person of the day is Ric Flair. Prompting our saying of the day, woo! I'll be quiet, unlike some other people whose name starts with a LITO. Man, you deafened some people on that feed. All right. Thanks for joining us here, everybody. Nice to see everybody. Sorry about the hiccups last few weeks. The digital persuasion. We had quite a few little blips happen. But we're back and better than ever. All right, here we go. On a completely different weird side note that has nothing to do with Magic, unless you want to maybe reference Mutagenic Growth or Giant Growth. My oldest, I've been working out with him for about 2 months now. My goodness, his gains. He is just, every other day I see him in a shirt, I'm just like, damn. He is really, he doesn't think so, but day after day I keep seeing him, man. He's getting pretty beefy. All right, here we go. Let's get this going here. All right. Yeah, that's right. We got a whole bunch of backup. That's the bad thing about this against burn. There's so many like muted, or what am I saying? Phyrexian or Phyrexian? Let it fight. You always correct me on that stuff. Mana that we kind of beat ourselves up before anything even happens there. So it's like we're on Pauper airplane. The metagame, yeah, our imaginary ship is the SS metagame. When we first did episode 1 and 2, if you really want to watch some cringeworthy TV, I like it still, but it went over everybody's head. We had this imaginary spaceship called the SS metagame. It was good times. All right, there is a lot of brew around. Bounce now. Oh yeah. So I think I'm going to try to. We're going to snap now. We've got Double Daze. Double Daze. It's going to suck because I can't really, what would you call that? Unsnap that. Daze is us. We'll try to daze him just so we can get something out of it back. Kind of a clunky set of spells here. Okay, but that'll allow us to at least Vapor Snag it. Unless he's got, what do you call Apostle's Blessing. We'll say no to that. But then we'll drop this, and we'll try it again. Boing! Cool. Now we can get in for some damage. Man, we got him on a 17-turn clock, baby. Who can ever withstand the might of a 17-turn clock? Good God. Most powerful deck you've ever seen, folks. Right here. And just like that, we crash and burn. It's Pyrexian. Okay, I gotta think of eaten pie. All right. You know I'm gonna forget that. Cool. We've lightning bolted him twice for free. Dude, are any of you guys ever accidentally make a beast of a deck? Oh. What do you mean? Little fight? Is that a... Hopefully this is going to represent a little... Usually, I'm not joking you. This usually wins a lot faster than this. But they've got some counter magic and... Oh, I see. Well, I think that's a compliment. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Like I say, I'm like a broken clock. Whatever you hate. Pauperganda. Good evening. Whatever you hate. Good to see you. There's the cough. Deluxe cough. Yeah. Well, the secret to good deck design is you just come up with a good name. That's all. That's all you got to do, baby. I think we're dead here. Yeah, if you name something well, it just does good. See? So here's the deal. Let's see what we could do. That would be 6, 7. I could hit him for 8 if I countered my own mutagenic and paid for it. But we'd be left really naked. And they already know that we've got a Daze. I think we've lost this one, guys. I don't want to drop my mana any further than it has to be here. What have we seen? What have we seen? Are we going to hit our first loss here? All right. Okay, here comes the build-up. Drum roll. You're going to see a bald dead guy in about 30 seconds. Yikes. Gush shows up with the float. I'm going to daze this. Just for the tempo mana, and because if I block I can at least kill. I doubt this is going to come to fruition, but in my head I see a scenario where he doesn't have the mana for a crucial Apostle's Blessing after a Battle Rage. He might not need it though. Never mind. I'll drop here. Does he got it? Happy that went that way. Whatever you hate. What do I think about it? Or in general chat, I think it's been pretty well established that something has to be done with Gush. There's too many decks similar to this. I mean, look, I just kind of threw this together the other day, gave it a fancy name, and it hasn't lost very much. It's been doing really good. And it's mostly because of the Gush engine. So, oh boy, we like all of this. Holy crap. Top. Yeah, let's kill that. Let's do this. Do we have lethal here? We might. Ooh, I like that too. Regardless, I'm going to want more critters. Let's say top. So that's like 6. Woo! Let's get this in while we can. Make him feel a little defensive here. Next one will get him to 2. You know, if we got him to 2, well, then Apostle's Blessing's out of the question. We've got Dispel back up next turn, so I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Yeah, we could get him to 2 life, but I'm just going to, in case he's got Lightning Bolt, I can at least save our dude. Look at me playing all patient. What the hell's that word mean, right? All right. All right. Yeah, you go ahead and look at that. Look at it. So yeah, up next is a bathroom break for me. Coffee refill. Hopefully you'll join me. of the only bean that's been baptized. Coffee. Pretty cool. Cliff Note version of the story. Some Pope was told it was some demonic drink. Went there, proclaims something to the effect of, anything that tastes this good could not be the work of the devil. It must be some sort of celestial input. And so he baptized the coffee bean. So good thing to know when you just want to talk too much. The current creatures handle all the removal, sex permits. Oh, I see. All right. I'll stop trying to be narrator here. Let me go from here. But yeah, we've got a pretty offensive first skit. Hopefully it doesn't really offend anybody. That'd be pretty ridiculous if it did. All right. And we got him just there, don't we? But not enough. We'll fly over with this. I got the Dispel. I'm going to do this now, just in case he has Dispels. I hate going to 16. And I hate being naked against this, but we do have Dispel. So what do you guys vote here? God, I wish I had Hydroblast. Even if the Kiln Fiend wasn't out, you can just target the lands. So, whoo, man. Wish Blue had some better flashback stuff. I thought about playing, you know what, Deep Analysis, but a little too clunky. So what do you guys vote? We vote block, or do we vote hold on Dispel? Oh, the list is posted at the beginning of the show, and we'll have it in the what do you call, comments of the video or the description of the video. So mono blue blitz, just blue blitz. Let's keep it simple. Got to keep that alliteration. Hold, says Eckhart. Who votes for hold? The Strix asks for he can't have blessing. Hold. Yeah, I'm just afraid he's got another Dispel. All right. I guess Hold's got it. If we lose, it's your guys' fault. See what I did there? A little passive-aggressive win-loss ratio. All right. What do we have here? This looks scary. Now, what do we do here? You might be able to just naturally kill us with this kind of draw. 8 cards. Whoo. Counter the Gush or no, guys? What do you say? I'm feeling a little feeble right now. All right. We'll let it through. Let's wait for the big stuff. He's got to use it now. Let's see. A grown 7? Why would he Echoing Truth? That really screams that he just doesn't have it. How many? We've got 1 Vapor Snag in our yard. We've got 3 more in the deck. Yeah, I think this is bait. Think I should counter the Echoing Truth or no? I'm leaning on no. I'm going to say no on that. Fine. Bouncy Wouncy. Doing. At least I don't have 2 out there. Hey, that makes that keep feel really good. You guys were right. Woo! Right back at you. Don't have anything. All right. We're alive. We're alive. He's got 8 cards. A lot of them are lands, so we don't have to be too worried about that. Yeah, how good would Snag be here? Just doing, we win. I think that's what happened last game too, right? The Spellfist shows up. Well, that's an auto kill. We still got backup. Toothmaker would have counted it as he chimes in late. That's always nice. I think we're dead ducks. That's 8 already. Almost half the block here. I'm going to counter this. I think we're dead regardless. If he had the, he doesn't have Daze back up right now. Okay, oh, he's got a Dispel back up. Now we're really dead. Quite a few reasons to counter there. Just the way the mana and the count happened, but as opposed to prior. 1 mana up. If he's got the Battle Rage, we're set. I think I'm going to bring in all our Dispels here. All right, we lose this one. First game we've lost. 1-1. Hey, where'd my little cheat sheet go? There it is. All right, off to game 3 with my deck called Blue Blitz. Woo! All right, Dispel, come on in. Sure, why not all of them? I'm going to lose all but 1 Probe. Really like the Snag. I'll lose a Growth. I think I'm going to go like that. Another cool thing about this list, it tends to give the illusion that Electrickery hurts it because of Delver. But if you think about it, even the Strix is Electrickery proof. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, guys, so I'm not like fidgety. Be right back. And we're back. All right. We got a minute. Don't want Echoing Truth, really. Yeah, Stormbound might be neat. We've got all the bounce. I think we're feeling good here. Let's rock. Gone up in smoke. Here we go. I sound like I have with my cough here. My goodness, you'd think we were running like 24 islands here. If I had a careful study, I would keep this. For those of you out there that hate new ideas, look at this hand. Tell me what the best draw you could have is, right? We get the bandwagon going and enough people play careful study like this, maybe it'll go up. We're going to mulligan. Excuse me. Sometimes I don't even know when it's happening. Yikes. But I'll keep this any day over that. There it was, right on cue. The cough, Nimchimsky. We're going to throw this on the bottom. Well, that was my first punt of the day. Just realized that we mulligan. We're going to lead off with a Delver, and we could have a free flip, but I'm really after the land here, so it's a little mini punt. Fuji Purple, a new one I built called Blue Blitz, because it sounds good. And that's the end of it. Nope. We will go like this, and we will lead off with, I want to lead off with the Spellfist. That's probably the best aggro card in the deck. We're just going to rock like this. And we're done with our lands. Let's go get rid of all of them. Explain-a-cough. Yeah, it's definitely teetered down, the cough anyway, but where have I said that before, right? Okay. Got kind of a creature-heavy draw here. That sucks. Hey, we're still alive. You never know against this kind of a deck, right? Yeah, we'll reveal that. Flip that. Go like this. I'm going to bring this out now. What you going to do? He's going to daze it. Okay. I'm all right with that play. I think a lot of decks run Daze that can't truly afford to. I'm not saying this is one of them, but it's up there. It doesn't really have a discard element. Sky Theater Strix near you. All right. Let me gush here. Well, cancel that. Let me snap here. All right. Not much I can do there. Boy, is that really costing him the land there, though. We'll say no. We'll just gush here. Play this. Bounce this. And attack like this. Can the Delver go all the way? Man, had he not been able to kill both of these, this game would be like within a one turn attack here. I think Daze has really hurt his case here, or hers. Never know. Let's yeah, we'll get rid of this again. Buying turns here. Okay. Kind of weird. No. I'll turn these to my hand. Or should we? Hold on a minute. I played an island. Kind of screwed either way. I'm going to return them. We're going to fly over and hope we draw a careful study. 3 dazes. All right. That's a good way to add up the value of triple dazing here. All right. Here we go. We're in a race here, folks, but we're going to get outnumbered real quick if this keeps up. I've got plenty of foils. I just, I mean, there's scenarios where you look at a hand like this, you're like, yeah, that's good. But like I said earlier, Daze is a lot easier to counter your own stuff and keep the tempo going. So who knows? Maybe somebody will come up with a superior build in a few weeks that loses the careful study angle and goes more counter heavy with the foil. That could be a thing. Should I Daze this? I really feel like I should Daze this. Do I let this through? All right. What sort of treachery is this? We will counter that. But that's going to hurt a whole lot. Bam. Gush. Holy crap. That kills us if we don't counter that. So let's counter it. Still take a death damage. Never mind. And we're 1-1. What did we learn? Well, one, that Gush goes off regardless when it comes to Killing Fiend Math. Right when I clicked on that, I was like, oop. But this was kind of like I said after we won the first game. I was surprised because that deck has more thermonuclear power and we're kind of just getting there. So I'm not too surprised about that. Anyway, guys, we're going to roll to our first commercial break and I'll be back in just a few.
And one of the qualities that I've always admired about Ted, really since the day we met, is how incredibly unf***able he is.
When she joined you here last time, I miss her today. She said that he is a of a 16-year-old.
I just want to everybody here. I want to my family.
I had a life manager that was putting me in that position. I'd his ass.
I'll admit it, America. I don't always take a every single day on my days off. Yes. Oh my gosh, right?
I'm going to go out and get drunk and around and have sex and all the rest of it on Saturday night.
Anybody here directly from Donald Trump. He'll be speaking soon at a rally in North Carolina. The latest stop on what he calls his you tour.
God bless you, everybody. We'll be back soon. You, North Carolina.
So, did you have a in your throat? Maybe. Okay.
I'm a little bit angry with Jimmy because I him when I found out that he was hosting the Academy Awards.
When it comes to the dicks, I just put them all in my mouth.
That is awesome, by the way. Thank you for allowing me to, on your Harry. I had nothing to do.
That's right, get
If you had no issues springing forward an hour.
I did it because I
one of my cocks wrong. I mean, like, I didn't my cock, but my phone woke me up, and then I fell back asleep.
I think that's when you texted me that he was you.
And then did he
And then remember? So then I was like, he you? He liked a tweet once. Who did he first? Then let's not get into that.
When things not going your way, you know, you can kind of get down on yourself. And you need somebody to kind of you in the butt and say, hey, let's go. And have a good time.
Thanks, as usual, for joining us.
You, Wolf.
My band leader, Mother! So, Mother, how was your day? Well, I bleached my shaved my Why can't you just say fine like everybody else?
When we say we'll you, we mean it.
They'll you!
Nettles. They're the worst. Itching, stinging, nefarious nature nastiness. Like vastwood vines, they constantly irritate your skin. Once infected, you'll see them everywhere. But now, the Sentinel has you covered. A healing, Simic lotion for skin and hands. Hands that feel, hands that hold, create, and remember. Sentinel's hand cream, the Sentinel for your skin.
And we're back. Looks like we're going up against Not Nick again. This is kind of strange. Maybe he entered with a new deck. Usually it keeps you away from having a repetitive matchups. Maybe he'll get his revenge if it is the same deck. Who knows? Yeah, that's what I noticed, Nimchimsky. Anyway, hope you guys are holding your stomachs in laughter. That unnecessary censorship. Very funny stuff. Yeah, we'll just lead off with a careful study. I don't want to see any more islands, and if we draw two more, we're saving some hands here. Okay. Aha. Well, let's get rid of an island. And, man, we've got the Spellfists for Daze. So we'll lose one of those. Yeah, we'll go like this. Maybe it's not Nick. Nimchimsky. Oh, I wish I could give you a prize for that one. I love it. All right. I really was hoping we'd start off 2-0 with a brand new creation, but like I said, that this is kind of like a neutered version of maybe like a Hex or Kiln Fiend sort of build, you know. All right. Wow, they're really stuck on mana, aren't they? Okay, well, I think we're going to run into a Daze here. I'm not quite sure. Well, I've got two of them. If he wants to Daze it, good times. A lot of we don't have it over Preordain. It's also there too. You will see. This land sticks at 2 mana, and we don't need any more. And we're playing Gush, and we need something to do with the extra land. It's one of the best drawn pitch spells in blue, so I would probably say the best. So again, off to the Daze machine. All right, Sky Theater gonna show up. This is when I wish I did have Echoing Truth. All right, so we'll lead up with this. Oh, the coming out of the shops dummy. Oh, it was some cool, what was it? Eczema commercial that they had for some skin issue, and I was like, second I saw it, I'm like, holy crap. I go, that's free effects for the taken. Augur Bolus shows up. All right. Cool like that. Let's see what he's going to find. Hopefully it's not something good. Gush shows up. Alrighty. Well, frustrating, but alright. I'm going to snap this while we've got the opportunity here. We will untap. Nice freebie spell. I think I'm going to hold off on that. We'll drop the Strix. And rock like this. That is correct, whatever you hate. I wish it had flashback, but it doesn't, so once we gush, 2 mana is about all we need. Of course, third straight deck in a row, it's like, alright, free info there. I'll try to not lead out with extras. Alright. Island shows up. Delver comes down. Okay, one floating. What does he got? You know, I could just block here and bounce. I like that play. Don't have much else after that, though. I'm just going to let it through. Take it. I know. I get a little too cutesy sometimes. We're not 2-0. If I was, I probably would have blocked there. Been like, get a little reckless. It's weird not having any access to any sort of life gain, but okay, here we are. Let's do this first. Zapatolio. Free damage-o. Let's do a bunch of this-o. Ho! Look at that. Okay. Why do we run Careful Study? For reasons like this. 2 mana is plenty. Get rid of this stuff. We'll see what we can see. Dismiss all. Done. Alright. It's got a foil, an island, and a counterspell. They've got it all, folks. Let me kill this dude here. And let me do this. Gotta go, folks. Good luck, Deluxe. Thank you, sir. See you soon, hopefully, my friend. Let me dismiss this. Go like this. The Toothmaker. Alive and well. I think we got lethal here. All right. See, little fight. It's one of my... Oops. I stumbled on something decks. At least against Dimir, it seems like. That was going crazy. All right. I still think the lesson of the day so far seems to be that Daze seems to be a very bad against this deck. Not good. It costs you way too much tempo. All right. The spells are mainstay. Stormbound Geist for sure. Maybe 2 of these. 1 of these. There's 1 of these just because of the echoing nastiness, and we're adding a creature count here. '20th of May, Live in Riot. I am sorry to disappoint you, my friend. I don't even know May 20th was a date like that. I just play. I don't spend too much time on the politics of the community or ebb and flow. I just kind of keep my head down and try to brew stuff and bring you guys hopefully creative commercials. All right, what did we lose? We got rid of 2 probes and a Daze and a Strix for 2 Geists and a Dispel package. I think this feels pretty good. 1 Mutagenic's gone. Let's see here. What would I replace Gush with if it got banned? Ooh, that's tough. I guess you'd have to maybe lean. Your first hunch would probably be Compulsive Research. Maybe the Think Twice package. This is a nice thing. This will be up for you guys to tinker with. Try playing it as is at first and see if you like it. Like I said, I think the weaknesses are probably pretty obvious in that it's elves if you don't get a fast start and burn. But there's only so much you can plan for. I thought about spreading seas against pretty much like Pestilence and Tron. On paper, I'm like, I don't know where that falls, you know. We'll see. All right. Yeah, I got shot for other Fey decks. I shouldn't say other. I should say Fey decks. Yeah, we've got this. We've got counter magic, and we've got the ability to dig. We'll keep this. That's a good first start. Not many better plays in Pauper than that. I would argue Faithless Looting in the right deck is better than that, but because it draws you 4 cards. Ugh, this is kind of clunky. All right, Gush. I know I got 4 of you, but that's enough. All right. We'll say top. Woo! Did I play a land? Okay. Well, if anything, if we win this one 2-0, we're going to know for pretty certain that this is very good against beating Dimir Delver decks. If anything, I should probably be paying attention to what he put on top or bottom, but I'd rather have the screen real estate for you guys. Okay. Really wish I had... I'm going to lead out with it. Got a Daze, go for it. Yeah, bounce is surprisingly amazing against a lot of things, and so that kind of begged the question when I was first putting this 75 together. I'm like, why don't I just have more of these? It's like, when do I not want to see them? I can save my own guys too. I snapped one of my Strix the other day, like the 3rd or 4th game I was playing with it, with a snap. I was like, wow, take away the first target and, you know, the other ones live. It's good times. Never quite dead. I've Vapor Snagged myself once or twice. It sounds like some sort of weird confessional. Yeah, next up on our commercial break, Q. We've got a courtesy of Conan O'Brien's show. Long time ago. I like to mine his very old episodes. He had a lot more skits back then. He had this thing called Actual Items where they'd go into like just catalogs or classifieds and stuff and go from there. So, okay. Double Delver. Well, after having seen us snuff out, our fist isn't going to last too long here. I'm going to lose this for tempo. We'll see what happens with it. Boing. Bring these back. Let me go like this. Return these. Wee bit of a screw up there. I thought I could play another land. Not paying too close of attention here. And we'll attack. It's fun to attack for like 3, not a whole bunch, because then it's like, do I snuff out now or later? Who knows? We'll see. Why am I whispering? I think I've probably read maybe 4 or 5 sentences in Reddit in my lifetime. Just never get around to it. I've almost completely, excuse me, not even opened Discord in months. I just don't, it's like I got all the time in the world too. I just don't ever feel the need to. It's kind of a sinkhole. You go there and instead of brewing, you end up doing all this other stuff. All right, here we are. Strix shows up. That's good times. Yeah, let's we drop the Strix. I just like the variety we've got here. No, we're going up against an Echoing Decay style deck. So I'll probably leave that Mutagenic there for a while. We'll attack for 3. Okay. 12, 16. All right. Next turn will be explosive. Wonder if they're just sitting on like Gurmag Angler tech, just knowing that we've got so much bounce in this. All right. Well, there's another good thing to have aboard. Let me preordain here. Get the party started. See how counter happy they are. Bottom, top. Let's they can't even block here, so sure, I'll try gushing. Got to get that snuff out somehow. Cool. That's the card I wanted to see. That's Careful Study. So what do you guys think of the deck? You think it's a bunch of crap? I don't know. Let's go like this, and I'll pitch a study here. So we'll have our land next turn. We've got some backup here. Blue aggro, I like it. It's sweet, says Sundadana. All right. We'll try to do this. See if this lives or dies. Does he have another Dispel for it? Ow! Boy, he's really going down in life there. Oh, all right. Well, we're 4-0 against Demir. I think that was more of a rage quit, like crap. And we'll just jump into round 4. The list will be in the description. Like I said, you know, I thought about cute stuff like, we'll go over to the list, because usually when I do this, our opponent shows up right away via Murphy's Law. Bring up the little card cheat here. So yeah, on the sideboard, I'm thinking we could probably lose one Geist, maybe one Truth, maybe a Gut Shot. I'd really like to get in some Spreading Seas. We may bring that up in the chat. It can trip, can really slow down Tron. You'd think I had one game against Tron, and I was in a rush. I had to go, and I felt just kind of flustered, and I drew bad, and it was close. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth that. But I know Pestilence is out there in force. You know, with the backside of a lot of this deck feels pretty good there. Main deck, though, I don't know. It's I think foil's the big question. But I hope I've proved the case of Careful Study. Does anybody else think I'm crazy? Well, nobody does yet, or has claimed it. But let me know why you don't like it, because it doesn't mean I'm right. I just find that for my playstyle, I really wanted to see it. So definitely a lot of good points. I was afraid to. Oh, I see. Okay, I like this hand. This is just a decent hand. Oh no, but we're up against CS for Cookie, who's on Elves. We've got Bounce. All right, we'll keep. I don't think we're going to win this one. I've never played Elves before, but when I just having so much experience in the format, second I saw this, I'm like, ouch, that doesn't look good for Elves, but we've at least got some answers. We'll save the probe for going crazy. E is for Elves. I think C is for Cookie plays on Fridays. This is we ran into him last week on purpose, knowing I brew for Delver, but maybe not for Elves. I think it's maybe a free win out of it. Who knows? We'll see. It's a good start, that's for sure. Huh. You know, something I don't. Okay. No. Already flooded. We don't want any more lands. Let's see what we can see. Bottom. We'll say top. So we draw it. And yikes. We're kind of just dead in the water here until next turn shows up. So E is for Electricity. Hey, that'd be kind of cool. One of those old Sesame Street rhyme-alongs and make it about Pauper. That's a good idea. Nice one, Lovecraft. Of course, you already got your own suntan lotion commercial, or at least little billboard, I should say. All right. Hey, he doesn't have another play. Isn't that interesting? Boy, I really thought that those two would turn sideways for a token and such. This is tough. Okay, let's see what we're going to get. Don't be a land, please. Yes. We have offense. Next turn, we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. Well, for right now, we'll just attack. Depending on what we see. Yeah, we can go crazy next game, so. Yeah, I think I'm going to save that. I wish I had maybe a Spellfist out there, but if this beats elves, I'm gonna be pretty excited. Okay. Here's the deal. We're probably going to pull into another set of bounce. That token's going to happen regardless. We're going to take 3. I say we just take it. I'm just going to let this through. I'm going to squeeze every ounce of value out of our cantrips. Stuff on our size. Plus, nice benefit here. The only creature that can get through without dying is this one for right now. We'll definitely have to kill that Timber Watch. It's getting out of hand if he's got like a, what do you call, Distant Melody. We're screwed. Do you find Gush UB Delver to be so oppressing? I don't. Ikron 7, and I played the main guy, Nasty. He even signed one of my cards at the first Pro Tour Pauper. I think my playstyle, though, I've just got all the tools main deck. When I play Bully, I have Seal of Fire, and so it just negates it. Even if their echoing stuff doesn't come up, Seal of Fire kills the majority of stuff in the format. And you block one of my 1/1s with once they're a 3/1 with the help of Rally of the Peasants, and all of a sudden, doink, uncounterable ping, and that's all she wrote. I don't have that big of a problem beating it usually. Famous last words, right? Alrighty. First, let's do this. Start doing here. I've got to keep one back. Play this down. We'll snap this with this. We'll untap this. Boy, next turn I could really go crazy. He doesn't have the punching power here. See, that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's not really going to run at me here. You know what? I think I'm going to lay low. Drop the fist. Drop the fist. And I think I'm just going to hit for 6 here because I think I've got the win next turn. Unless something goes crazy. Now these guys are going to run into that. He could come at me with just that crazy draw. Do you think I should bounce the Priest to stop any sort of just... I think he's got it either way if he's got that. Lovecraft, you said it. Okay. Let me see if I can... no, you know what? I'm just going to stay back. I'm going to try to win this game next turn. Let's see what this is. Okay, that bodes well. One card in hand. Is he going to make blue mana or not? That's the question. Blue Blitz. Watch, our last round will be against Burn. If I can beat Elves and Burn, then I think there's something here. But right now, in theory, I think that's the weak part of the deck. But hey, that's what you guys tune in for, right? Rogue goodness, and sometimes it works. This one seems to be working. Sure seems to have Demir's number, at least one pilot. Sorry for the waterfall sound effects. I figure a mug's better to look at since Coke isn't paying me for free advertisement. Coming on over, eh? All right. Well, let's block a Birch Lore here. We'll rock like this. It's kind of weird looking at this set of cards and you realize everything's unblockable. It's crazy. Make that unblockable. And it shouldn't be that big of a surprise, right? Everybody knows I love evasion so much. Bottom on both of these. We're looking for like a Gush here. Not that. Let's bounce the threat of his next turn there. We'll go like this with our life. Like this. See what he's holding here. Distant Melody is in the hand. Huh. Oh, that's strange. I mean, we have the win here. I guess we just walk over and do it. Am I missing something? Attack. Boop. All right. Did not expect to win one game against elves, especially probably the best pilot of it. So there's that. Echoing Truth seems pretty good. Gut Shot seems really good. Hydroblast going to be a no-brainer. Dispel's irrelevant. Echoing Truth, I'm probably going to bring in both of these. Daze is kind of a non-starter here. I'm going to lose all of them. There's just too many ways for elves to pay outside of the... He's not going to keep a bad hand. You sound like the pig in our commercial, Shiraz. Wait, what? Snap's going to be a little bit better than Vapor Snag in this scenario. I'm going to lose 2 Gitaxian Probes here. I'm going to preserve my life total. We'll save Mutagenics for some tricks. Could probably lose some Mutagenics. I don't want to go too crazy on the Pyrexian mana. Little fight. Pyrexian. I got it. I'm capable of learning. Whew. Oh, what I wanted to discuss, if you think about it, when you look at this build, we've got like so much free spells. So if you don't even count this pile of cards, this is where the mana curve stops, 2. And that's why we're running Careful Study, because after 2 mana, we've got to do something with it. Whatever you hate thinks Daze is good. Anybody else? I'm open to keep it in there. I just maybe lose a mutagenic over it. That's never dead. Unless somebody seconds you, I'm going to roll like this. Hapless Researcher, yes, I have tried it. Disrupt is another card I looked into. There's so many good choices out there, but so many of them border on cutesy. It's very hard to get something that really represents well. All right, I'd really like this to be a Careful Study with this kind of a hand. But I've got a unblockable. I can defend against craziness, and hopefully we find a Careful Study or a Gush, and we can maybe pair this up with another guy. I'm going to keep this. I'd feel stupid if I didn't. Excuse me. And I mean, even like right here immediately, Daze is just dead. I'm going to throw, I think, both of these on the bottom. Yeah, bottom. Okay, cool. Now if those tokens show up in droves, I can at least bounce those. Okay, that's got to go. I'm going to do this just for the tempo play. Drop here. Spellfist. Here we are. Keep things honest here. All right. Down comes a whole hell of a lot of mana, probably. There he is. Scattershot. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, oh man, I want Careful Study right now. Do this now. Make our dude unblockable. Yeah, our Echoing's not going to be doing much good against anything right now. This isn't feeling good unless we draw Careful Study or Gush. A combination of the two. Can't really go off on Mutagenic here. Next game I'll play maybe 2 Dazes and lose 2 Mutagenics just because they're only good for that Alpha Strike. That's a good note there, whatever you hate. I can see that. Let's see what he's going to draw. Like I said, couldn't ask for a worse matchup and a better pilot, so we're really up against it here. Oh boy. Don't think we're winning this one. Hey, speak of the devil. I like devils. Let's see what we get. Woo. Okay. Boy, I wish this was a snap. Buy me a turn. 1, 2, 3. Boy, he's just gonna go crazy. I mean, it's a no-brainer what we get rid of here, but can we even live next turn? Yeah, I don't think so. But I think our only out is if he can't get through. Ooh, let's see. That's going to be... that's at least going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's just got us killed next turn. I have to echo this right now. Just have to. I wish it was a snap. That would be fun. Yeah, we'll just attack here. That's a good point, whatever you hate. Yeah, it was a little bit of a misplay there. I probably should have probed there because I could have come up with a snap. Of course, you could argue, save it for later, but I don't know. Now I'm probably going to want to find an echoing, right? Because I think he's got double Timberwatch showing up here. Boink. Don't you know, if this does prove to be horrible against elves, which I think it will, you never look past Fade Away. I mean, that's a pretty nasty card, especially in a deck like this that has maybe 1 or 2 creatures out. Not too worried about that. All right. Well, I don't think 2 life is going to do much here. I'm going to pay it. See what we got. Dismiss all. Done. All right. That helps a little bit. We don't have a way of drawing cards, though. We're just dead next turn. I'll go through the motions to make it interesting, but dead meat. I can maybe make him fear a Vapor Snag here. I'll block here. We'll pull the old the patented fake out here. Oop. We'll wait till you activate it again. Doesn't really work with that double querying though, and he'll know that. Yep. Dead meat. All right. Discuss. Here comes game 3 against elves. Let's see what we can see. Begin sideboard. I'll be right back. Alrighty, Daze in. How many? 2, 3, I think 2 maybe. Probe out. 2 feels good. We've got Spider Silk, we've got Echoing Truth. They're a more useless card against elves than Dispel. Makes you almost want to run Envelop, right? Counter target sorcery. Lovecraft says all. Anybody second that? Yeah, get rid of like one mutagenic there. Got the cut shots. Got the delvers. That's about as much hate as we can bring in. Stormbound Geist, not that great against elves. Ooh. Maybe cut one Gush and Daze all in. I'm liking where we got it. Not too worried about mutagenic and an elf matchup. Of course. Nah, I'm gonna we'll keep it like this. We've got a whole lot of bounce. 10 bounce spells. Let's see if it's enough. For the record, remember, it says bad matchup. I don't think we're going to win one of these, but we won the first one. So, yeah, we want to play first. Well, that looks nice if we had one land. We're going to mulligan that. Oh, come on, MTGO. I do not need uphill battles against the best elf player and against the worst deck I can face. This is not a fair representation of this build. Going up against the worst matchup, the worst draw, and the best player. Good God. Really feels like a 4-1 or better deck today, and I think we're going to be fighting for a 3-2 next round, because I don't think we're getting out of this one. My God. Boy, I'm a chatterbox. I'm down 6 minutes against elves. How's that go down? One more molly. No, I'm going to keep this. That's how good I think I am. Wink, wink. Okay. I hope CS for Cookie isn't ghosting us. I don't think he'll need to. There's a big pause going on here. That's right. Yeah, this is a pretty mole-proof deck. I'm not speaking mole drifter. Mulligan. My kid calls the Squadron Hawks Mulligan Hawks now. We play so many... oh my gosh. For the record, he wanted me to mention this morning. We're playing right before he goes to school. He's got this kind of legacy deck, Vampires, Orzhov build. And he had a Johnny Pride Mage, and he's got the horns out, the white horn and the black horn, black and white spells, and I'm playing Boros Bully. He's always aiming at it. His Johnny was a 36-36, and he learned the value of chump blocks, because I just kept throwing little pigeons in front of it all day long with my Battle Screech tokens until I finally drew into all of my Faithless Looting, total of 18 extra cards with the Tormenting Voice, found the very last rally and won. And he was incredulous. He was like, how does that happen? Pretty salty, but he understood. Drew a lot of cards, so bound to happen. Okay, well, maybe he's trying to tie our time with his. I'm sorry for the Salty Sons. That'd be a good name for a band. Sorry for the lack of good quality entertainment here as we stare at a screen and... Oh, he is disconnected. Okay, hey, maybe this is how you beat elves, right? Go find out where they live and kick the internet out of their wall. Let's see. I wonder if this will cause a bouncy screen. Show game log. Boop. Show chat. Boop. Just so we can do this. C is for Cookie is redlining it. Hey, speaking of Death Country, Little Fight, not that it really leads up. I know I did this last week, but then our show got canceled. But if you could bring up the link for that YouTube video of that song that you showed me, the Old South, or Good Company, South, man, that was a good tune. I would just love, if somebody hasn't heard it, to find that for the first time. Be like a good tune, that is for you. This is going to really suck if we win this on a timeout, but I doubt it. Usually they should be back within a minute or two. D is for disconnect. To see an anagram of my names, the many names. So yeah, Fade Away is a good option if you're looking to build this. You can have some fun with Disrupt. So far, there's a reason I come up with this 75. I don't just kind of throw it together. I mean, by like Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm kind of fine-tuning it and trying stuff out. A lot of times you kind of whisk away the cute stuff and you're like, yeah, that's nice in a perfect scenario where you're already winning, but in the end, just like with Gut Shot and stuff, it's like it's free and I'm going to be able to, deal with Delver and stuff. This is, I'm always saying I always build to beat Delver. I didn't do it with this one. And I think this would be a close Delver matchup depending on the build, but I think of all the builds I've come up with, Blue Blitz might have a little bit of an uphill battle. Just superior counter magic, if we're going to be honest. That's how it goes down. Boy, I hope this C is for Cookie comes back. Not that I want to get beat by elves, which looks like it's definitely going to happen. But this is no way to want to win here. And if any of you have the professor's ear, please ask him what's up. We used to be on constant give-and-go terms, and man, that's why I was saying on our Facebook page, it's out of the blue, just him and any new province, just whoosh. I was like, I don't think I said anything to offend anybody. Just like, my goodness. Not that it's necessary, but I just like to keep the community together, or at least know, like, hey, what was it? Was there a catalyst that caused something? Is yet another fake account caused somewhere else and slandering us? I don't know. Nor do I have the time or care that much to find out, but I do want to just throw it out there and see if anybody knows any intel that I might not. Other than that, who the F cares? Let's just have fun brewing and playing Pauper and listening to this old cue ball rant and go on and on and on as I try to fill time. Okay, C is for Cookie. Well, maybe we'll get a victory via timeout. We'll look at the list here. Yeah, he's offering mercy. I know. Gosh, he's definitely had my number, unless I'm playing the bully. How good is Golgari Tortured Existence in the current meta? I'm not too familiar with Tortured Existence engines. I don't really have the patience to play them. But I do like the idea of an Infect engine with the new Proliferate dude. You can just keep bringing them back if you're going against like some sort of fog effect, and you can just start adding up the Proliferate bonus, throw in a few other spells, and you're good to go. So I'll go over the list here. Since a lot of you missed up at the show, we got 17 basics as we're waiting for round 3 to start. 4 careful studies, because once we get to 2 mana, that's all we want. 4 Delver Secrets, 4 Preordains, 4 Vapor Snags, 4 Snaps, 4 Sky Theater Strix, 4 Spellfist, 3 Daze, 4 Gush, 4 Probes, 4 Mutagenics. So the second you get to 2 land with this deck, you're pretty much set. That's why you want to just start pitching stuff and drawing more quality cards with this, or resetting the whole value engine with Gush. Dispel at 3 in the sideboard, 4 Hydroblast, 2 Echoing Truth, 3 Stormbound Geist, and 3 Gut Shot. Rounded out. So it treats. I believe Reddit said any new province decided to stop with Pauper content. Yeah, I just heard that too, and it said at the top of the show he's going to be missed. And but I mean, even like weeks or months before that, I'd like send him a message just, and I'm like once or twice, but after 4 or 5, you're just like, I pretty much wrote to both of them saying like, guys, is there a problem? I'm like, why the cold shoulder all of a sudden? But it's about all I can do. So yeah, I hope it's not, and even if, they dislike me, I don't dislike them. Go support them as much as you can, and everything that has to do with Magic. It's way bigger than silly player egos and such. So let's see if he is here yet. Dang, Cookie, you're giving me hope. Now I'm starting to have a problem with C is for Cookie. He's giving me this hope. I'm thinking like, hey, maybe a truck hit the sort of utility pole and took out his internet, and we can beat elves with a little asterisk next to it. I should say a big asterisk next to it. So yeah, but yeah, I'm such a dunce when it comes to a lot of the social media stuff, and I just don't want to spend my day scrolling through things, Googling ourselves, that sort of stuff. I just put together a good show, and hopefully it'll speak for itself. And we've had a very nice steady growth from the beginning days, and it's not meteoric, but it's very steady. We get you, and we appreciate you watching. And if it's not your thing, then hey, whatever. Whoo! Bomb sold separately. Beats elves, requires bomb. Yes, yeah, or just a big truck to slam into something. So opponent has faded away. Yes. Where you're going to win reminds me of the times when people would pull out their internet cable so that they cannot kill them in Dark Souls. Oh, I'm not familiar with the game Dark Souls, but I do know my youngest plays Street Fighter pretty competitively online, or he used to, and the same sort of thing happened where his opponent would get salty, know they're about to lose, they'd pull the plug, and it penalizes both players, and so his stats would go way down, and yeah, that was kind of frustrating. But hey, if we're going to beat C is for Cookie this way, I'll take it. I don't think we can to beat elves otherwise. So I remember foot-operated lag switches on MM2. Shiraz, that just didn't sound like English the way I read it. I understood each word, but when I read it back, I'm not familiar. But Good times. It's funny, that little emoji that you have where he looks up at that looks just like this guy I used to work with named Armin. I mean, it's like exactly him. In fact, I think one of the very first shows, Shiraz, that you've joined me in Little Fight trying to figure this whole thing out, I thought you were him because that emoji, I didn't know how emojis work, pull the old man card again, sorry. D is for disappeared. Man, Lovecraft, you just got to get like some Sesame Street emoji going on there. Good times. Yeah, I remember it was like 5 or 6 shows in. I'm all, Shiraz, how do you do that? And all I do is the little smiley face. If you see anything else, it's probably someone pretending to be me. Dun, dun, dun. Roll. Hey, has anybody seen the new Twilight Zone? I think the first one was pretty blah. The second one was pretty good. Third one was really good. And I haven't seen any since. So, Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. Hey, look at this. Wow. We'll take it. That was a loss, and then I'll just put a little infinity symbol. So we're playing even. C is for cookie, and yeah, let's. You know what? I'm gonna go get some more coffee. We'll be right back after actual items, folks. We'll see you in just a few. Boop.
Can't make these up. Check this one out. It's an ad from the Jamestown Gazette in Jamestown, New York. It's a sweet ad for a little boy's Argyle sweater. Isn't that cute? $9.99 gets you that little boy's Argyle sweater. He's got his hands on his hips. Everything looked fine. But look what it says right here. It says, from our pompous little twit line. Kid had it coming. Can't make them up. Why would you? Next, we have one from the Newburgh Post in Newburgh, Indiana. It's an ad for health insurance. Health insurance, and these nice elderly ladies right here in the ad. Everything looked fine, but look at this elderly woman's sweater down here. That just seems strange. Oh, look at this. We all have seen these Guess ads over the years. They're always sexy and sultry. Here's one. It's a Guess ad in the Upper Darby Chronicle in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. And it's for stylish new handbags from Guess. And everything looked fine. This woman's looking very intensely out to sea. But look what it says right next to her. It says, watch your 63-year-old millionaire husband struggle against the riptide in style. Here's one from the Charlotte Observer in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's an ad for treadmills. That's right, treadmill. There's a woman on the treadmill right there. For $7.99, you get that treadmill, and there's a picture of her working out. And, of course, it has different speeds. Look at the settings right here. This worried me. It says walk, jog, run. James Woods is behind you. And then check this out, finally. It's an ad from the Stockbridge Post in Stockbridge, Massachusetts. It's an ad for scented candles. That's right, scented candles, all different kinds of... There's glistening snow right there, pumpkin pie. But look at this. This isn't right. Dead clown. Dead clown.
Hey everybody, Deluxe Cough here. Just wanted to give a quick thank you to our donations, as you can see over to the side here. It really helps out. We've got new mics and things always being needed for Pauperganda and keep the content flowing. So if you can, donate. If not, no biggie. But again, thank you very much to the generous support of the people over here, and we'll see you next time. And we're back. Didn't mean to run that many, but I just wanted to prevent staring at the screens here. So, yeah, we beat Demir twice. We lost a close one to UR Fiend, which I kind of foresaw. And I thought we'd lose to Els, but thankfully to technology dropout, I don't think there was much of a chance of us winning that third game. A double mulligan. Sat there and looked at it for 10 minutes and won via timeout. So we'll take it. Woo! As Ric Flair would say. So we're at least 3-2 here. Not going to get our second trophy, that's for sure. But man, look at this crazy guy. Carves is already at 6. That's nuts. I just don't play enough. I play like, I think, once a week. Obviously, I'm not playing in the challenges much anymore. There's just every Sunday something's happening. My son's about to go to college, or I'm just not in the channel. Obviously, I'm not going to play this weekend because it's Mother's Day and such. But maybe next weekend. I don't know. But if any of you feel the cojones value to bring Blue Blitz to the challenge or something else, please let me know. That'd be pretty cool. And we've had some pretty quick queues here, but this one is the longest. I'm not getting the reference to the balloons. What am I missing? Oh, I see. The dead clowns. That's right. Yeah. I just love that. Dead clown smell. Walk into a place and be like, it smells like dead clown. That'd be pretty trippy. So what is this? So yeah, not doing too bad for a deck. A blue deck. Doesn't have any fairies and no counter spells other than Daze. So one of the other options I really was thinking about tweaking, again, if we go to the list, I'm sure our opponent will show up, is just a hard counter. I was thinking maybe just 3 counter spells main, argue maybe 2 and a foil, maybe 1, 1, and 1. Who knows? There's no rules to this game, right? That's what makes it so fun. But even Halimar Depths I thought about, but it's just a little too clunky with not being able to have enough reach as far as spell persuasions go. If lands counted, that'd be pretty cool. So, but yeah, as we wait for our last thing, hopefully you guys are liking Blue Blitz. It's a fun deck. A lot of if you like aggro, but you almost never play with islands, this is a good little breaking point. You can mess with people, start doing lots of math. It's like a bad tribe or a bad what would you call it? Delver Fiend. And I don't mean bad. Yeah, I would definitely say it's not on the same tier. It's close. And the consistency might make it from close to get even closer because you're only dealing with one color with this deck. But it's a lot of fun. It's a very, very similar angle there. But yeah, if you like that kind of angle, then it's probably better off going with the other one. Fuji Purple says, I'm off. Good luck with the rest of the matches. I'll catch you on the YouTubes. All right. And speaking of that, I'm going to be a little slower to upload to YouTube because what I've noticed is the bulk of our views are right when I upload it, which makes sense. But when I do the auto upload, the quality is kind of grainy, so don't hold that against us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to private, upload it, wait like 3 hours, then make it, and then all the interpolation of the video and all the little nuances and stuff. Because we got a crystal clear feed here. I got a T1 line. I mean, everything's stellar, so I just hate that some people might watch it right when it comes out and be seeing an inferior product. So whatever, here we go. Off we go. We're liking this hand. Let's kill this for screen real estate. We will keep this. Probably the best hand of the day. Hi, YouTube, says Shiraz. Yeah, Tim Campy. Shiraz is dropping the Stella. Brainstorm's another thing I thought about. Just not outside of a Delver trick. Could be. I just don't want to incorporate any sort of shuffling effects here. So don't be elves. Please don't be elves. Stompy I can live with. Okay. Hello, Stompy. I haven't played this against Stompy yet. Let's see how it does. Brewed in Belgium. Very nice. Yeah, we'll show that. Boink. We're feeling good. I'm going to drop this. Appear to be naked as we fly in. Next turn's going to be a whole lot of fun. In theory, I think we're favored against Stompy just because of the bounce, and they kind of go all in with the Howl Pack, unless it's on a Silhana Ledgewalker. Drunken Gutters. Okay. Well, that's going to negate our insect, isn't it? This is frustrating. There goes all of our attack phase. Doink. Let's go find some bounce. I'm going to return this. Yield to this. Draw 2. Be something good. Dang it. Let's careful study here. We will return, or we will discard these. Let's do this. Yeah. Just in case we draw into a another Vapor Snag. Let's see what he's got. So Hana is there. Done with that. Wow. So that would be another 6. That's 11. That's 14. Might be able to finish him off here in this turn. Let's see. Bottom, top. Boink. I'll pay some life here. Dismiss this. Look at their hand again. Okay. I think we have the win here, right? I do this to this. 13. This to this. 16. Oh, I missed it by 1. What a jackass. But he can't play his Vault Scourge now. Alright. Almost a, what would that have been? Turn 2? 3? I don't know. Good enough. Stompy with a win. Close enough. Woo! Okay. Well. I'm kind of at a loss here. Now that Cyclops can be played for all blue, is it a viable option against the Spellfist D? Yeah, I looked into it. It just, I think, curves everything. There's a reason this is working. The math of these two and then just not being selfish on any other angles. I'm not sure. Yeah, Piston Fist. It's interesting. All right, what do you guys think goes in? What goes out? I'm not sure. I'm just pretending to be good at this deck right now. I don't think we're going to need too many probes. It's not that big of a mystery what they're up against. I probably want to bring in all the bounce we've got. I'm not really going to use Gut Shot here. Dispel's a good point. I do think, let me lose one Daze, bring in 2 Dispels and lose, oh, there's another probe. Let's see how this works. If you think about it though, most of our wins are win-wins, so it tends to come out swinging pretty hard. Typical of a list I like to build, right? Being very aggro and such. All right, we got the fist. We've got some defense. I like this hand a lot. We'll keep this. Opponent's on a mulligan. We'll see what we can see. I don't want to see that. All right. I'll do this to just get everything right. I'll throw these both on the bottom. And we'll lead off with the Spellfist. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a, what do you call, Pit Sulk. Even if it does, we can bounce it back, play the Spellfist. Might do that just for a sheer tempo play, having been a Stompy pilot for a very long time. Let's see what this is. Per PTE. Okay. And there it is. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, wow. This is all of a sudden feeling very intimidating. Let's snap this. Play this. And just like that, we kind of have defense, except for that Vault Scourge, darn it. Lovecraft, my God. Ooh, Blue Fist, that's a pretty good name. I like it. I'll block here. I don't mind taking one. Should I kill it? Nah, we'll save it for the Alpha Strike here. I wish I would have done that now, right? That doesn't work. Oh wait, no, it does work. I thought this was a +1/1. Okay. Hey man. 2 for 2. I'm okay with that, with the amount of draw we've got here, and we've got another one right behind it. So worse things could happen, that's for sure. Bruce Lee, yeah. Oh, I know all about Bruce Lee. He's my boy. Love me some Bruce. Hey. Let's pull that out. Yeah, concussion response, kill that. Stop any sort of shenanigans from happening there. Did I play a land? Yeah, I played a land. So we're going to hold right here. Here we go. Let's kill us some Pit Sulk. Block here. This will be close. Let's see what we're doing here. And it's getting out of control quick. They're at 18. We're at 13. Feeling rather naked. First things first. Well, I should probably just hold on to that, right? Hold on a minute here. Let's cancel that. We'll play Possum here. We can snap. They don't have any tricks. Untap, Dispel, and Vapor Snag backup. That's going to equal a lot of pain. Ah, yeah, let's just do this and hang out. The VHS box shelf. Wow. Very nice. Okay. Something tells me they got vines. I'm going to pull this off just so I've got Dispel backup. I know, those aren't so easy to find. At least it takes 2 that way. We know they don't have vines. I would have probably seen it there. Okay. Boy, really wish I had Fade Away. Note to self, may want to have Fade Away in this build. Are we dead? 2, 4, 6, 8? No. We can swing for 2 at least. Let me snap this. Cast this. I've already played a land, so a little bit dead in the water here. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these extra lands. Okay, don't want these. Vapor Snag will do some work. Let's drop here. And since we're getting greedy, we'll go from here. It's just kind of buying us an extra turn of attack. I'm not going to really be able to cast something and still live, I don't think. Gonna be hitting for 6, 7. I'll say bottom, top. And we'll attack here. Hiya! It's a lot of cards, the Spellfist. I thought of playing the Gitaxian. It's a 1/3. It costs 2 and a blue to answer your earlier question, Little Fight, with the Cyclops. I think maybe 2 of those might be good. When it does damage, it deals 1, except there's just no evasion. I'm not even going to try to catch up on the chat. I read like 3 sentences. I'm like, oh boy, that's going to take a while. I don't know where that's going. Woo! That's the spirit. Whatever you hate, that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. I've got to really be wondering if it's worth That imp has done us some good. It's like we fire blasted him for free. Yes, if you don't like dark humor, our fan base is not the place for you. Darker the better, I say. All right, a lot of thinking going on here. A lot of bouncing going on our side. Woo, thank you for that, robot. Yeah, youtube.com/Pauperganda. It's the biggest milestone we ever hit. I'm so happy to get that instead of the dregs of the sewer of the internet. What do I mean by that? Just the alphabet A/B_XYZ. All right. That would be a lot of damage. 6, 7, 8. This is interesting. Ooh, look at this. Making it a game. Wow, this is kind of all in here. Great play, Tim Campy. Nice. Nice to see. I can't do anything. Hopefully I don't draw into a bunch of mutagenics here because I can only afford one. Thank you for that, Litified. Woo! Okay. Study's kind of our main deal here. You know, if you really wanted to be technically we could just sit back, we could bounce Quarian, block that, and die. Never mind. That doesn't get a... Careful now. This is true. Careful now for sure. Let's go. What do we got? Discard 2 cards. Okay. Tap this. Play this. It's really dependent here. That's not what we needed. Preordain. Well, bottom. I guess we could do this, right? Of course, we will draw a card. If I put this on top, we're at 1 life. We hit for 5, and it's not enough. If I put this on the bottom, we could still top deck. No, that won't work either. I'll say bottom. That's not going to work. Ugh. All right, we're dead. Let's go to game 3. Very, very close one there. Concede this game. Do it. Yeah, we needed to be able to drop 1 more land down. Sounds good. I'll lose the probe. Bring in a gut shot. Let me rock like this. I'm going to bring in all the Dazes here. Just 1 Dispel. All right. Woo! Here we go. Come on. 4-1, baby. Let's do this. 4-1 with a big fat asterisk, and you can't really ask for a better hand than this. I mean, you could, and I will. Hey, Twitch, why not give me a better hand? We'll keep this. Got a nice early out here. I think so too. Whatever you hate, it's just that they're not likely to bring in any sort of gut shot tricks for early turn Delver. And against a deck we're racing, I don't mind cutting 1 or 2 of them. All right, so who's going to go build this later? I'm curious. A lot of fun. I had a feeling like the next deck I build, I'll be weak against this, and I'll just see it for the next 2 days and be like, ah. It's a lot of fun, though. Blue Blitz. Woo. Good times. Hey. Daze doesn't even help us there. All right. Point taken, whatever you hate. Take that. Tempo Man. Whoop, whoop. All right, well, I guess we'll preordain first. See what we can see. Don't want that. Don't really want that. I'd rather see, I need a creature, so. And we've got some fodder for Careful Study. You can always pitch Careful Study to itself. That's good times. Oh, man, I wish I had Daze there. Okay, what do you do with Flood? You do this. Doink, doink. You do this. Doink, doink. There we go. Woo! Somebody say Threshold? Let's hope he throws an Elephant Guide on there. That was a very, very awesome gut shot. Might have saved him the game there, seeing what we drew next. We would have an Upturned Delver. Now we're on a 4-turn clock. Yikes! Outside of curfew, I don't see many ways out of this. Best days of the day, I say. We don't have many more turns here, folks. That will help, but not that much. I'm going to throw this on the bottom. The reason I'm hesitating here is if we get the Strix, we can at least survive. This looks okay, like, yeah, it's a creature, but this is a, you know how I say win more? This is a lose slower. I think we put this, anybody agree with me? I think we're digging for either a Delver or the, we've got to stop the bleeding here. They're only on 1 mana. Ooh. Anybody think I'm crazy? I think we'd throw this out. We're dead in 3 turns. We have to have a flyer. Let's see, bottom. There it is. All right, so we've got the block next turn. I love when a plan comes together. Did I already play a land? I think so long that I forget what turn it is. Sorry about that, guys. Be awesome if we can pull this off. I would think we're really favored here. It's just a perfect storm of a well-timed gut shot and the hexproof ability of Silhana. Silhana Lasagna. Yikes. Did not want to see that. God dang it. Oh, man, that's rough. Now our plan is completely dead. Preordain. Bottom top. Bring this up. I'm going to gush now. Not that we're going to be pulling aggro here. I need some sort of answers. Another gush. Okay. Oh boy. I mean, I guess we could drop another Strix, but I don't think we're going to be alive. Ouch! We're going to go 3-2, guys. I apologize. I thought this was 4-1 or better. Damn. Well, at least we can really slow the bleeding there. 5-6. Yeah. Just dead meat here. Well, at least. Man, I wish we could respond to hexproof. I always shake my head when people don't run at least 3 Silhanas in Stompy. It's like there's games like this where it's just auto win. Anything else, I just dig for bounce and then float the mana and it's good next game, right? Let's see what would happen if that didn't have hexproof. Let's pretend. We'll return this. Did we draw a bounce? We did not. We drew this though, but he can make it 7, and then we're really hurting here. Blah, blah, blah. Good game there. Tim Campy deserved that win. We can block all but none of this. Here we go, and we're just dead. Folks, I wish I went 4-1, but I didn't. But hey, this is a new deck, new design. Hopefully that's what you're tuning in here to find out. We go 3-2 with this build. Let me go over the list here in case you're joining us late. 17 basics, 4 careful studies. Why? Because we don't need more than 2 land, and we're doing a bunch of stuff to return things. Delver of Secrets, Preordain, 4 snags for this, 4 Sky Theater Strix, as it's my nice little frame here, 4 Spellfist. I think the best card in the deck. 3 days, 4 Gush, 4 Probes, 4 Growths. The Pyrexian Blue. Maybe we could call it that. I like Blue Blitz. Anyway, 3 Gut Shots. 3 Geist. I think this could go. This could go. Not all of it. Just 1 and 1 maybe for... and maybe even one of these. I'm not sure. 2 Truths, 4 Blasts, 3 Dispels. If you like this deck, be sure to like, subscribe. I know I've never said that before, but my friend wanted me to say that. I was like, well, if anybody likes our show or whatever, they've already subscribed. What the hell? I don't like when people beg and do that stuff. But he goes, try it, see what happens to the like. So if you like this channel and want to subscribe, hit the like button, all the stuff that you would do anyway. I think, I don't know what I'm talking about, obviously. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll be back next week. Hopefully all the ghosts are out of the machine. I figured out how to use my software for all this stuff. And Blue Fist was my fave. All right, thanks, Little Fight. Appreciate that, my friend. So for the record, we beat Nasty's Demir List twice, lost to You Are Fiend and Stompy, and beat Elves with a little asterisk next to it. I think we should have crushed Stompy. I really think very favored in that matchup. But who knows? Maybe not. That being said, we're going to go out with a chicken game. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for that, Non Simo, and we'll see you next week on Pauperganda.